So, Lynn, we get a lot of questions and comments on the channel about what's the kind of the best cruise I should take if I'm kind of an active person. So, I was hoping today you and I could spend a little time about discussing the best cruise lines for active people. How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Perfect, perfect. So, let's kind of start with the basics. When we say active people, what kind of traveler are we really talking about, Lynn? Or does it kind of vary, like if they're going on an ocean cruise or a river cruise?
It can vary quite a bit, but in general, it's for the traveler that wants to stay actively engaged on their trip.
Right.
They want to stay active.
And that can apply to activities on board the ship, I would expect, shore excursions, and that sort of thing in general, right?
hmm
So when we think about it, Lynn, are there any specific cruise lines that really cater to this kind of travel?
For the ocean ones, for the active people, the ones that I would recommend would be like Celebrity Expeditions, Lindblad, even Holland America.
Even I suppose if we looked at Royal Caribbean as well, because they started out back in the day with their famous rock climbing wall, and
Oh, yes.
then their surf rider, and so
Oh,
there's all kinds of choices for active folks on board their ships as well.
absolutely. I mean, there's so at Norwegian Cruise Line, there's just so many different cruise lines that have so many activities on board. They have pickleball, they have the walking track, they have the jogging track. I mean, there's just golfing. I mean, there's so many activities on the ocean liners.
How about the shore excursions? What's available on for active folks on shore
There-
excursions?
There's it's going to vary
Hmm.
depending on the destination that you're going to be going to, but there's so many different activities. Hiking, there's kayaking, there's zip lining. I mean, you name it, it's out there on the ocean liners. And then you get into the expeditions and then you're really out there.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about that expedition cruises.
Well, the expedition ones, you do the zodiacs. Just imagine walking the Arctic tundra, hiking through that. Different going to Antarctica and walking with the penguins. I mean, there's just, for example, Viking expedition. They have the submarine that goes down. There's just so much that you can do. I mean, the expeditions I feel are really the active ones. Where you're really engaged.
Expedition cruising is on the smaller ships, and they get into areas that perhaps other like the larger cruise ships just simply can't get to. So it's a really, really immersive experience.
It is. It's pretty incredible.